My name is Angela Carpenter. I have been at Redeemer for many years. I have always wanted to live in another country. I love other cultures. I've been exposed to them pretty much my whole entire life. And so it has been my dream to move to another country and serve God for as long as I can remember. And I had been planning on going to like China or Korea. I'm like, I'll just go be a teacher. That will at least get me to another country and give me a reason to be there. But then when Pastor Peter asked me to come be a part of that leadership team that went down the first time, I was like, that's not part of the plan. But God paved the way. It was like rolling out a red carpet. Anything that I was nervous about, God just took care of it before the trip. And then when I got down there, it was just like, Angela, look at all that there is here. I prepared this for you. And I just fell in love. It was like God romancing my soul for 4.5 days. And we got back on a Saturday night. And by Tuesday, I was crying because I wanted to go so badly back there. It's something inside of me was just awoken. I love to love people. I love to lead people. And I love to connect. And I see God just give me lots of opportunities. They love me. I love them. We hardly know each other, and yet there's such a bond. And I've prayed a lot over that, and I just see God saying, that's me. That's me filling you up to love them. In Saltillo specifically, I only know of one other American. And that was a little bit daunting to me at first. There's nobody. At the same time, the things that were challenging also were my strengths. On one hand, you walk into a restaurant and I'm like a light bulb. My blonde hair, and they're all staring at me, watching me eat. But then at the same time, because of who I am, because of who God made me on the outside, they want to talk to me. They're very curious. They want to use their English. And so that gives me an automatic in. So I have to choose, yes, this is exhausting because I'm being watched all the time. But at the same time, I just have to turn it around. Last year before I went, I messaged Pastor Tony and I said, was there anything that you want me to bring down? I don't have a lot of room in my suitcases. But he wrote back, your heart. And I was challenged by that all year, because we want to go and do something for them, and there's a lot of need. But I can't fix all of their need, but I can pray for them. And that means the world to them. And then I got to sit back and not be able to give money, and not be able to fix them, not be able to give them physical things to supply their need. I cannot fix your marriage, but I can sit here and cry with you. And then when I'm away from you, I will continue to pray for you and pour out my prayers and beg God to bring you back together. And then he does. And I watched miracle after miracle happen. And all I did was cry out to God. So my heart, that's what I plan on bringing, and loving them and letting God show me a new way of how to love people.